most respected President Tangkhul, his colleagues, distinguished Naga leaders, leaders of the various Naga organizations that is present here today, Naga elders, ladies and gentlemen, and Naga brothers and sisters. It is an honor for me to be here with you once again. We've been here in this very ground a couple of months back. We were in Chandal just last week, and today we're back here. It is an honor to be in a place where human activities are taking place for a just and noble cause. Unfortunately, in many parts of the Naga areas, people are getting distracted, issues are getting burned out, people have stopped loving each other, people have stopped thinking, people only know how to get angry and hate each other. But the fire of love, the fire of patriotism and nationalism is strong in this part of the world. And this fire must reach to every nook and corner of the Naga homeland. And today, it is an honor for me to be here once again. I don't want to say much things today. I don't want to repeat the things that we have been saying. But I just wanted to say that Nagas have come to a situation where we're almost dying out. Our journey has been tired and very long. People are losing out in so many ways. And in the midst of all this confusion, in the midst of all this discouragement and frustration, I want to thank the government of India for enacting these anti-people decisions again, which is bringing us back on an issue, the withdrawal of free movement region. I want to thank the government of India because on these common issues affecting all of us, we're gathered again to fight together despite our little differences. And in the first place, we don't need any permission from any government, from any authority to live together, to visit each other, nor where to eat, where to sleep. But some alien system of government has been keeping on imposing its laws and decisions that are alien to us. So for all these years we have struggled, for all this year we have fought. Our elders in the past, who were almost illiterate, who didn't have much strength and resources to fight, they stood for our rights and they maintained our identity. They've given their everything, their life, their everything. They've done their part, for which we're still alive with our little identity. On our part, I think the time has come also for us to say thank you in action to our ancestors. So this free movement regime and the division that has been imposed on us is an opportunity for us to rally together despite the differences that has been confusing us in the present system. And in this, I must once again confess that the people here, gathered here, under the aegis of the Tangkhul Express, you are once again at the forefront of the Naga heart and soul. For many years, Nagas in other parts of so-called Nagaland, north, south, west, east, whatever, although there is no such other divisions, people call us by names and we follow them without understanding the meanings of this name. But today, you are in the front to lead us again where others have failed. Today, we are behind you, although we have not been able to show our appreciation to you in any manner whatsoever. Other Nagas have only taught you how to hate each other. The other Nagas have never learned to love people who are really suffering and struggling. Yes, we all had our own time, opportunities, situations at different times. And as the Bible says, to everything there's a season, there's turns for everyone. And in this turning of seasons, I think God is providing us once again the opportunity for you to show us the way where others have lost their way and faltered in many ways. So what I want to implore upon the leadership today, if you look at our Naga movement now, who are the leaders who are standing for us? Many of the past leaders who have done so many good things have shown us the way, have slowly gone. Many have died, many have left us. Many more are soon going to pass away from us. Many are going to leave us. For all these years, we have been clinging on them, on their fingers, on their toes, throwing our anger and frustration on them, never learning how to appreciate it. But now, all those elderly people who have been our strength are also slowly wearing out. Now, if we cannot stand up for what is good for us, if we cannot stand for ourselves, we are going to be a completely lost and destroyed people. So in a way, I'm happy these issues are confronting us again. If you look at our political struggle, it's shameful, but it's true that we are so much divided, and we have learned only how to hate each other. In this, I must also apologize that people who have been doing things for you are getting all the brunt of anger and hatred. Mistakes are being made by everybody in their own separate ways. But mistakes are made by people who do things. Mistakes are not made by people who don't do anything, but just sit and criticize. They just sit in the comforts of their homes and then watch people, judge people, make comments, give running commentaries, and try to discourage people who are doing something. Therefore, people make mistakes when they are doing things. People who are not doing anything will not make mistakes because they have nothing to do but only criticize. We have come to this stage, but now I want to implore upon your leadership, especially our South Nagas and the Tangkhul community, who holds the torch of the Naga movement. Don't be discouraged. You are our face, you are our legs, you are our hands, you are our heart, and you are our courage. Please, show us the way, continue with the leadership in the best you can, and the rest, God will help us. Sometimes we are frustrated in every sense of the term. In the past, our leaders, they do try in every sense of the term to tell our stories to the rest of the world, to tell our stories even to the enemies, to friends, But they are not able to do that because opportunity did not provide those days. Today, this generation of people, Nagas, we have everything at our fingertips. And what at least in the last 27, 28 years of ceasefire have done for us is for us able to reach out. And in that sense, we have been able to reach into different international community. We have sufficiently briefed different mechanisms of the United Nations organizations on the story of the Naga people, on the betrayal of India, how they have haunted us all our life. Generations have been destroyed. People know now. And not only the international community, people whom we call Indians in India, with whom we have fought all our life. Our elders, almost 2 generations, are completely destroyed by this so-called Indian government. But the people of India are our friends, my friends, tell you. People running the government sometimes, starting from the Prime Minister to the Home Minister and other parliamentarians, they enforce policies which destroys us, which destroys our dream. But the people of this subcontinent, there are people who are suffering much more than us from their own leaders, from their own governments. These people also have come to understand how Nagas are suffering, and those people who represent them in the government, how they've been mistreating us, how they've been destroying our life, they have come to know. And all these people are ready to help us in any way when situation demands. But they can only help us only when we're strong. If we're weak, if we're too tired to move or even to speak, people who have sympathies on us can also say nothing. They cannot do anything. But if we're strong, they will be equally strong, and they'll be even stronger than us. So we need to strengthen our friends, our sympathizers, our supporters, so that though we're very small people, we will continue to live as an example for all those struggling people across the world. In our context today, if you fall, if this small part of the Naga country falls, the rest of the Nagas will fall too. It will come crumbling down like a pack of cards. So my friends, I want to tell you, please re-strengthen yourself. Tell us how even the little of us, those few of us, maybe those who are here today in this ground, or our friends back home who also share our common views, can strengthen you in your leadership to take Naga people forward. We have so many people confusing us today, even in terms of the various agreements that government have entered with Naga people. In every situation where agreements are being made, government of India will go back on its word again and again, and this free movement regime policy is a glaring example. It was just introduced in 2018, a few years back. Now they want to withdraw it. But as I tell you, we don't need their permission to move around, but their intention to construct walls is just an indication and demonstration that they want to impose prison walls. We are already imprisoned, psychologically, in so many ways, but they even want to, again, further put prison walls in between Naga homes. It's not only here. Even yesterday, also, we have heard about our Naga people protesting in different parts of the Naga international areas in the so-called Eastern Nagaland, Western Nagaland, in different parts of Naga territories. My friends, this is an opportunity for us, I want to say it once again. So with these very little words, with a heavy heart in a way, but being blessed to be amongst people who have the courage to fight, the fight for other people who have stopped learning how to fight. I stand with you in solidarity and to say thank you and may God bless you.